I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Bengals come away with a 7-point win. The Vikings win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Curtis Conway pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his 49ers beat the Bears. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills win by a comfortable margin. Over at Lincoln Financial Field, we had the Eagles win by a comfortable margin. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Dolphins win their 5th game of the season. Panthers, Seahawks. Matt Hasselbeck in the red zone at the 14. He calls the signals and buys time with a quick rollout. Now on the move again, kind of flings it. Oh, man, got the 2 feet in, touchdown. The Seahawks win this one by the final score of 34-31. The Lions defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Texas Stadium. The Jaguars won on the road and will head into their bye week on a high note. Peerless Price stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Al Wilson sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. A stress fracture in his lower leg is causing problems, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 6 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Ellis Johnson might be the biggest loss on this list. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Amon Green had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Packers beat the Redskins. Patriots, Steelers. Corey Dillon is taking a look at the defense behind the quarterback at his own 14-yard line. Whoop! There he goes with a beautiful spin. Celebrate a touchdown. The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 20-6. Off the Missouri River in Kansas City, we had the Chiefs squeeze out a 4-point victory. And last but not least, we had the Raiders come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Johnson is a guy right off the bat that's really impressed me thus far. 6 feet, 200, out of Maryland. And I really think that when you're an NFL scout and you're looking for guys that have got the potential to be a franchise back at the next level, this is the kind of guy you look for. I really like him. Shaw is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career, and I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.